that ego hit was insane.
Yeah.
Insane, so much that competitive switch overloaded like pretty much everything. I left my YouTube channel. All right, I did this. My grades were terrible, worst I've ever gotten in my life. All right, I was slow. I was not an athlete anymore. Something I've been since start focused. All right, I was just not having fun. Oh God, I can hear myself. Oh no. Alright, wait, hold on. Hello? 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 Okay, we're back. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Star Talks. We're here in episode 8. Yeah, I know, there's a new setup this time.
Yeah, it took a while to get it perfect, but...
Literally, I have, for some reason, a really annoying case when the TV is not centered exactly. I cannot. I know I can't sit through like the entire editing process with the TV just being like a centimeter off. Like, if any of you videographers or photographers out there, you guys would know. I think you might do as well. In a camera, there's something called the rule of thirds. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
It's where you have a grid, and the most important parts should be not in the middle, but on the sides, on the two sides. Okay, I use that because. I don't know. I'm not a videographer, but I use it, and the TV if it's perfectly there, it fits perfectly in the middle box, and when it's like a centimeter off on both sides, it's just infuriating. All right. But yeah, we're in the new setup. All right. Do you enjoy this one or the other one?
I think I like this one more.
Honestly, why though? Okay.
It feels so much more like compact and like cozy. I mean, that's one way to put it, but like I can't find the other words.
No, I don't know why I said that. I feel this is so much more. It gives us more independence because the other studio actually was in the middle of the house and was annoying because we had to tell everyone else in the house to be quiet. That didn't really work out too well because there's always a TV in the other room. So this, if you guys actually have watched my reaction videos, you would know this is my room. Just a little customized. And we have a TV this time. There's a bit of flicker. I'm working on that. They say it's because of the refresh rate of the monitor versus the frame rate of the camera. Both of them are at 59. They don't work. I'm pretty sure one of them is 59.94 and one of them is just straight 59 though.
Oh, okay.
But my Intel graphics card can't change this to 59.94. So I might change to 60. That might actually work. Weirdly, my refresh rate's 59 frames. I don't know why it's not 60. I'm pretty sure there's a...
59.94 is weirder, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I feel there is a slight, like, delay because of, like, just in case parts of it don't, like, catch up fast enough, there's a little bit of a buffer. That made no sense, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Now, okay. Guys... I'm sorry the episodes haven't been there for like the last 20 days. You have no idea the amount of things broke. 1, we couldn't use the old studio. 2, after we couldn't use the old studio, we got distracted completely with other stuff. I do want to talk about a certain rebranding phase mine and Sam's YouTube channel is going through at the moment. Would you like to explain your side?
I mean, to some extent, I'm not completely sure what I'm doing.
None of us are, to be honest, but like...
But it is fun, and people seem to enjoy it, so why not?
Exactly. One thing I will add, we're trying to make both of our channels, as well as the podcast, more, like...
Client-side? If that's the word.
I don't think so. I don't know. More, I guess, like, just go check out the channel. It's gonna be cool. All right. It's gonna have like more, intriguing, more, thought, more quality content. Okay, we're not gonna be throwing out videos as fast as we can. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna slowly think of videos that are good. So if you guys have not checked out our YouTube channels, they will be linked wherever you're watching. It's gonna be there. The podcast as well, it's completely back. We're in full form again. Well, no, I don't think skill wise, but we are back in like upload form. Now, this is the 8th episode, so if you guys are watching this, we got past the whole 7th episode 97% failure thing. Like,
if you watched the previous episodes, you would know what we're talking about.
Yeah, also, dude, 7th episode was... Wow. That... I'm hands down, I think that's one of the best things I've ever created. Like, overall. Like, honestly, the 7th episode was so, like... I listened to it myself, like, 5 times. It's 2 hours long. That's 10 hours of my life. Just...
Not gonna lie, I haven't listened to it.
I mean, you're not much of a podcast listener guy.
Yeah.
I could tell, like... For me...
I don't have much of an attention span.
You know what's weird? I don't too. Literally, I do not watch movies or TV shows alone ever unless someone really hooks me up, okay? I do not watch them because they're so slow and I prefer like fast-paced YouTube videos. Don't ask me how I got into podcasting, alright? I can listen to just audio for like 3 hours and not be bored.
I mean, I think it's because while you're listening to the audio, you can do something else as well. But it doesn't work like that for me for some reason.
No, I just listen to audio and just stare at a wall. I'm not joking. Okay, wait. Well, sometimes when I'm doing like house chores and stuff, I will listen to a podcast. But most of the time, I'm just sitting and watching them. Which again, I don't know if you are gonna. If that is the main purpose of a podcast, right? When you're going to work or when you're in school or whatever you are. Okay, whenever you just bored and you need something in the background. Some people need that background noise. Do you need that usually?
Not exactly, but when I need to concentrate, I need some kind of... I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of... Like, for example, you need, like... let's see. 80% of your, like, brain capacity to do your work. Then that 20%... The remaining 20%...
Around.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, ow. Audio viewers, I just kicked the table. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Alright, continue.
Yeah, remaining 20% is completely distracted. But if you have something in that background, that remaining 20% is like kind of paying attention to that. And the 80% is working on the work.
Your work. What's funny is, for me, whenever I try doing that 20, whatever I assign to that 20%, more of my 80% concert just goes that side. At a point, say I'm trying to do homework and listen to a podcast, I try to put only that 20% just in the back of my head so I can just, when someone says something valuable, I can take from it, alright? Or also just in the back. Slowly, I start paying attention to more of the podcast, and then 1 hour later, I'm just listening to the podcast, like, intensely just thinking about business strategies or something, alright? And my homework is just there, like, yeah, I don't know, bro.
And you're writing some weird, just random strategies in your homework.
No, that's so funny, because, weirdly enough, I like business podcasts. I don't have a business. This is so stupid, but I like business podcasts. I don't understand. Now, for the last, like, month, I've had one idea that I needed to talk about on this podcast. Needed. And I've never gotten to actually do it. Dude, do you ever feel like...
Like,
I don't know how to say it. Like, kind of, like, weak at night?
well...
Wait, I'll tell you a few instances, alright? The other night, I could not fall asleep. So I naturally whipped out a podcast and started listening. There was this one guy who was talking about his... I don't listen to comedy or, like, light-based podcasts. For some reason, I listen to the most deep, like, emotional or business podcasts ever. So I was listening to this one guy who was going through, like, mental health issues and stuff, alright? You know how the whole, like, depression and all that, okay? He was going through all of that. Why are you laughing?
You're listening to someone talking about depression.
I mean, again, it's interesting. I acknowledge I'm curious, alright? I do not suffer to any sort of anxiety or depression whatsoever. Like, mine is probably the most zero it could get. Unless it's night. I swear to God, the amount I got freaked out. I started questioning myself. I thought I had, like, I thought I had like anxiety or something. For that entire, I'm not joking. It sounds really stupid when I say it here, but at night, for some reason, I feel like when I'm listening to that, I'm like, dude, I can kind of relate. Do you think I'm depressed? Do you think I have to go to a doctor? I'm not joking. I'm violently scared.
I mean, for me, it's not exactly that kind of fear. It's more like, what if when it's like extremely hypothetical, like really small chance of it happening. But even because that there is that small chance, just kind of worried. Like, what if when I'm sleeping, someone comes and like stabs me?
Whoa. Yeah, okay. That's very interesting. Again, I can do so many debates and arguments at night, and if I have to like prove my case if I'm like wrongly accused, which I don't know if I'm gonna get to this in this episode, or this episode is just like an episode. It doesn't have a proper topic. There's a lot of things I've coped up over these 20 days. I just need to spill it out. But there's a few things I'm usually a calm, like level-headed person. There's a few things that I'm pretty sure for you as well, like, it's gonna piss you off so much.
Oh yeah, I have those.
It's like, for me, okay, I'm gonna get to this because I have a few other things I have to. Let's get there, all right? But at night, okay, let me push it a little bit, okay? I really get annoyed when I'm falsely accused for something, or something's blatantly unfair and you're helplessly just standing there because you can't do anything about it. I really like it. Almost like it's almost like a. It's like a phobia, right? I'm scared of being in that helpless situation where,
you're not able to defend yourself.
Exactly. Like, I know I'm being falsely accused. Okay, I know I have the power to defend myself, and this phobia without me. I think this is the first time I've actually ever told, like, God, words, damn it. The first time I've actually, recognized the fact that I have that phobia, but it's just been subconscious for so long that I've developed such a strong, like, way of defending myself. Like, there's a lot of people out there who, if someone falsely accuses them, they just kind of get scared. They can't talk up for themselves. Yo, I am the exact against. I don't care if this is like the president. All right, if I get falsely accused, I'm gonna like strike back. For some reason, I have like that strong like feeling. For some reason, if someone accuses me at night, I'm gonna get freaked out. I'm not joking. My mental like stability is like 0. Like, you come at night and say you're stupid, I'm a freak out. I'm not joking. I'm like, dude, do you think I'm actually stupid? Like, what's going on? It happens. I'm so worried. I don't understand. I did research about it. Okay, I did research about it, and apparently it is a real thing. Thank God. I'm not crazy. All right.
I mean, you might be crazy, but just other people have the same crazy.
There's this one line I did highlight. Okay, and it's from an article in like 2015 about 2018. Rip. About vulnerability at night, all right? And it's cause, okay, this ties back to another theory I am really closely, like, belief in, all right? But you know how if you ever have such a bad dream that you wake up at night? Have you ever had that?
I mean, sometimes. Not exactly, but it's like I have a dream and then I wake up, but not because of the dream. It's like someone's like waking me up in real life, or I fall off the bed or something.
You fall? Oh, that was such a problem for me back when I was like 7 years old. Like, falling off the bed was like, oof. Now, here's the thing. It's happened to me. I don't wake up because of the dream. When I realize when I'm having a bad dream, okay, I realize it's a dream, then I can snap out of it. Sometimes I don't realize it's a dream. That's when I'm stuck in there forever. All right. And as most of my bad dreams, when I tell them to myself in the morning, I'm like, dude, am I stupid? And this properly relates, okay? Most of your bad dreams, okay? If you ever list out your bad dreams, they sound hella stupid. I've had one bad dream. I'm going to say it, okay? I was entering a room. It was my kitchen, actually. All right, it was weird. It was my kitchen. My kitchen's like, you go straight. All right, then there's like a turning, and this is where like the stove is, and then there's a little way out. You know, you have you been there? Yeah. In that little outway this way, there was just a guy, like, he was like fully sweaty and just sitting. Okay, the entire room was like lit, like. It was like very bright orange, like the sun, like, you know, almost sunset kind of vibe. Okay, everything was so dusty everywhere, and I was walking there. Weirdly, I was scared as hell. I was walking in there, okay, and he just like looked up with like this weird psychopathic eyes, and then he's just like, I don't remember what he said, okay, but he was really creepy. So then he said I have to do something for him, so I started doing something, okay, like, I don't know, cleaning the floor or something. Again, it sounds stupid here, but it was really creepy. Okay? And then he was looking, he had a gun in his hand, okay? He was looking the other way. I was like, this is my chance. Okay? And he put his gun to the side, and he turned the other way. I was like, dude, this is my chance. Shaking, with my hands shaking, I picked up the gun, just shot him in the head. He fell down. I'm like, and he just looks behind like this. His neck just kind of cranks up, and he's just like, I'm like, and I swear at that moment, I literally like kind of figured out that it was a dream, and I snapped out of it. I literally jumped up in bed. I'm like, and I could not fall back asleep.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Actually, no, it does not make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Okay. This bad dream, I might have exaggerated a bit here, but it was a little more plain than that. But it sounds, okay, fine. The dream sounds kind of scary, right?
Yes.
Was it scary enough that I was literally shaking?
I mean, well, depends on how it looked visually, I think.
It was bright midday morning. I don't know, bro. It just gets you. So this is the thing. At the same time at night, okay, if we're said something, especially for me, it's been like amplified for some reason, especially during this quarantine, all right? It's been amplified, and when I, you know, hear something, for some reason it really gets in there. Now, I have a theory for this. I did some research, but apparently it's because when you're about to sleep, your instinctive, like, human nature, your guard is let down, and that's what makes you more like vulnerable to everything else. So like,
I mean, that's where you can kind of relate it to like my fear of being asleep and being stabbed. Like, you can't fight back. You're asleep. You don't know what's happening. And that's why when I've heard about this one would you rather, it says, would you rather have the ability, or like kind of never get hungry or never feel sleepy? I would choose never feel sleepy any day.
so you would feel hungry,
Yes, I would
like
feel hungry.
all the time?
No, not all the time. Like,
Then-
usually you feel hungry, like,
oh no, I would choose sleepy, because like if I was like kind of like in poverty or something where I couldn't get food, then probably not choose hungry, because then, wow, I mean, I know I'm hungry, but I don't feel it. It's not bothering me. Did you know humans can live, okay, can healthily live by only eating one meal every 2 days?
that's interesting.
Do you know the people who've changed that? Marketing companies, fast food marketing companies. I swear to God, fast food marketing companies like McDonald's, okay? They've, just to sell more of their food, they said eat morning, evening. We have 3 meals a day. Not needed. Many of the humans, okay? Many of them, okay? We don't really know much of the changes because we weren't back then. But almost up until like the 1920s, people ate twice or even once a day.
Well, evolution?
No, it's just how much influence they have on us. Like, yo, what's good? What?
Like, next time another company says, if you're not on your phone all, like, 90% of your day, you're gonna die. And like,
Shit, where's my phone? Like, whoa, what do you mean? Like that? Dude, I don't even know that. When I heard that, I was like, dude, shit, what the hell? I'm very much confused. Now, I did want to talk about this as well. Do you have any, like, fears? Because my fears are very oddly specific.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. If I have fears, it's probably subconscious. I'm not aware of it at all.
Honestly, I think that's my case as well. But I have two fears, though. Like, which are weirdly specific. I've mentioned one of them right now, being helplessly, like, not be able to defend myself. Another thing, people usually are scared of, someone, like, jumping you or trying to kill you. Personally, as almost an amateur boxer, alright, I feel if a person were to jump me, no matter, even if he was The Rock, I would be able to defend myself. Okay? Say he jumps me, maybe throw one punch just to phase him and run. Because I'm fast as well, okay? I have like a 13.5... that's not really that fast, but still, it's faster than normal average human being, alright? And I feel I could run away from a guy that big and at least save myself for that much. So I'm not scared of, like, murderers like that.
But what if you're asleep?
Yo, I don't sleep on the roads, man. I don't really care. No one's gonna jump into my house and kill me, alright? I live on the 5th floor, goddammit. It's not that easy, okay? If I were, like, homeless and living on the streets, I have read this. Do you know the channel Yes Theory?
I've heard about it. I've never watched it.
Yo,
though.
they are the most purest channel ever. Like, okay, let me see if I can pull a few of them up. I don't know if you guys can see on this but they are so pure. Their slogan, is seek discomfort.
Jeez.
So you are trying to get out of your comfort zone so you can experience and try to understand the nature of life. It sounds really, like, simpy, but it's really good, alright? And one of their videos was... Oh my god, it's gonna play now. Stop. Okay. One of their videos, okay, was where one of the guys tries living on the streets of Los Angeles with nothing, no friends, no, food, nothing, okay? Just take him, no money. Him, whatever his stay is in, just stay on the road, don't come home, nothing. And he, again and again, stated the fact that he was constantly scared while sleeping that someone's going to wake him up or someone's going to jump him or something. And I thought, okay, new guy to the streets, probably like that. Yo, 99% of everyone on the streets are constantly afraid of someone jumping them. The only reason you're not afraid if you have, like, one of those, like, street gangs or something, where you got, like, a bunch of people sleeping, the second you hear, like a leaf crack, everyone jumps up with their guns. Unless you're like that, you're always scared. Look, hold on. I don't know if you guys could see. I will be dictating them out, okay? Just read a few of these things. They're so, like, discomfort stuff.
Oh god.
What? Which one? Which one?
I thought that said pinching.
Where?
It says pitching YouTubers horrible collab ideas.
No, wait, let me try pulling a few things out. Traveling to the world's least visited country.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
you see how, if you were to get jumped there's no way out. Alright, you're dead and no one will even remember you. Okay? Throwing a party in the most boring town in America. Again, you don't know if it's gonna work. You don't know if you're gonna embarrass yourself. You don't know if, like, say you do all that. You tell your idea to a lot of people. That's what happened in the video. I watched it, alright? And they're all there and, like, 3 people show up. Like, it's discomfortable, right? Uncomfortable. That was weird. Then there's, let's see. I lived in a luxury airport for 4 days. This is one of my favorite videos from them. Have you seen that movie Terminal?
I've heard about it.
God damn it!
I don't really watch movies or
Same
YouTube
here,
anymore.
But it's from Tom Hanks, all right, and
he
lives in an airport for 16 years. It's about a true story. So these guys after that story got debunked of a person living there for 18 years, I don't know, something like that. They made security so strict. They tried living in Singapore airport, which is the most luxurious airport ever. Have you seen the Singapore airport?
Yeah, I've been there. like twice.
Okay. It's one of the most luxurious airports ever, and they tried living there for 4 days, and it worked. But you see how discomfortable you could be arrested and taken to jail if you were found that you didn't have a proper excuse. Saying yes to a random Instagram DM, so someone just says, "Fly here, go do it," and this is the video I'm talking about. I lived on the streets of LA for 48 hours.
Oh, okay. I see what you were talking about.
Yeah. This video, guys, check out Yesterday's. It's an absolutely amazing channel. Like, I can't even, like, stress how amazing it was. But, yeah. This is what I'm saying. Oh, God. I realized I didn't stretch this. Oh, no. Where's the... That did not work. Let's try that again. Okay. For you audio people, that might have looked terrible for the first, like, 20-30 minutes of that, but...
You mean video viewers?
Did I say audio?
Yes, you said audio.
Dude, I swear, something about being on camera, I've lost my touch. Now that's a mic drop, everybody. First setup fails be like, that's not the mic drop you're thinking of, but it's a mic drop.
Oh no.
Coming back to the whole at night thing, okay? The amount of ideas I have at night are, like, insanely, like, annoying. First they were like, wow, I have so many good ideas. Now they're just annoying. Like, dude, I can't note them down. I've told you this, alright?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Yesterday, I did put my phone next to my bed, so every time I have an idea, I just go note it down. I had 2 ideas before. By the morning, I had 14.
Oh, God.
Who would have guessed? Alright? And they're good ideas. They're pretty much this entire episode's from those ideas I randomly thought at night. Now, I realized we were talking about our fears, but I haven't got to it, okay? My fear, the first one was being helpless, can't defend myself. The second fear are child murderers.
Oh, God.
Children that go around murdering people.
That's creepy, not gonna lie.
Just creepy? Just think. Okay, let me close your eyes and just imagine. You're in one of those rural villages, alright? Just imagine you're there. Each house is made out of, like, huts, like brick huts. And, like, there's, like, those weed, I think, on top to make the little top part.
It's hay.
Whatever. Oh, God, yes.
You said weed. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, please, sorry.
Oh, no.
Yes. And, alright, we're cutting, go back. There's hair as the rooftop. Alright, I want you guys, all you guys listening as well, just imagine. There is one light bulb at the front, right above the door for each village like hut. And there's a few of them. Now, you picture a mother and a father and a child. The child is about 3 years old. The mother is trying to get him to come inside to sleep. The father has worked the long hour in the fields, so he's already asleep. Alright, everyone starts turning off their lights, okay? Then the child is not coming, so she goes inside to get something for him, alright? And the child, the entire village is pitch black except for the one light above his door. And he's sitting on the stairs of their door. The mother goes in, there's no lights inside the hut, alright? So there's like this faint orange light. And it's a lot of dusty. And then there arises like some 8-year-old guy, 8-year-old boy, alright? He comes out, looks at the 3-year-old, takes a knife and stabs him!
Oh my God!
Stabs him, cuts his throat, throws him to the side, and just vanishes into the darkness.
Not gonna lie, when you started, I thought it was the 3-year-old who was gonna start murdering people.
Dude, think about it. Oh my God. I am genuine. I told you, if there was a buff guy like The Rock coming at me in the middle of the night to stab me, I could defend myself. If there's an 8-year-old coming at me, I'm done.
Why though? Just go whack him once and he's gonna fall to the ground.
I can't, dude. The thought of an 8-year-old murderer. Holy shit. Because the older guy, I think this is why I'm afraid of them, okay? The older murderer, he has what would you call it? He's doing it for a reason, alright? Maybe he's accustomed to it for the last few years, okay? Once he had to murder someone because when you're born, no one's a bad guy, alright? It's the situations that make you bad. So maybe he was in a worse situation, then he became bad, then he started killing people. But there's a chance that you can get to him. You can, if you become friends with him, maybe you can try changing him. When there's an 8-year-old murderer, it's some kind of psychopathic disorder. And the fact that there's a disordered kid going around stabbing children, and he is a child himself. Goddamn, how is that not so scary that you're gonna fall to the ground?
Again, it's one of those things that have a really small chance of happening.
Jesus Christ. TV just slapped on me. Small chance.
Small chance, yes.
Scared of getting stabbed in the night, bro. It's
it's
a
not,
little more
it's even being stabbed in the night when you're sleeping. I'm not constantly scared.
I'm not constantly scared as an 8-year-old stabbing me as well, but just the fact that there are 8-year-olds in the world that will stab children.
It's something that would happen in a horror movie or something, alright? Doesn't seem real.
Alright, how about we pull up child murderers?
No, please.
Nah, I'm not gonna pull up their faces. I'm just gonna pull up,
cases?
Yes. Forgot how to spell murders. Yes. 5 years old.
What? 5? Okay, now that's
He's a serial killer. He's killed in India. Jesus Christ. In an Indian village. I can't say his name. I don't want to on the podcast. And I can't pronounce it even if I wanted to. But he's 5 years old and he has killed 43 people in his village in India.
God.
Jharkhand. 43. Dude, how does this not freak anybody enough? That is terrifying. Insanely terrifying.
This guy was caught, right?
There is no laws in those rural areas. So I don't know, honestly.
What do you
mean?
It
doesn't say anything about. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about getting caught, but.
Oh no.
But then again, this was all before the 21st century.
Oh.
All of this. That doesn't make it any better. What do you mean?
He's not a child now then.
What if he's an adult serial killer? Imagine an adult with a psychopathic disorder killing people. What do you?
But it's not as creepy.
Well, yes, but imagine being oh, dude, you're a murderer, bro. How many kills have you got?
Oh God.
That didn't sound right, but
it's a very video game thing.
Yeah, bro. That's honestly, I do not know how anyone lives just understanding there's child murderers out there.
I mean, that's something I really don't want to talk about.
I'd rather we'd rather not go there.
Yeah. So anyway, something that I've been thinking about. What is the best thing that you've got for the right price?
Huh. I've bought a few. I've personally with my own money bought a few things. I've persuaded my parents to buy a few things. All of them are just mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
Anything that you've bought, but for something you haven't paid too much for.
So it's just a steal. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I cannot believe I got this. Huh. What about you? Do you have any?
I think it's my mouse, not gonna lie.
How I've seen your mouse. How much did you pay for it?
Along with my mouse pad, in total it was, I'm pretty sure it was around 800. 800
Oh, wow.
rupees.
Okay.
It's a little more than $10.
Wait. I'm gonna pull up the trusty Google changer thing.
Anyway, the thing is, I had a pretty like
Yeah, that's 10.
office like mouse,
Yeah, I know.
and it wasn't the best thing when it came to like playing Minecraft and stuff. Like if I clicked too much, it would probably like stop working or something. So getting my mouse was a really good thing.
My mouse was also probably. It wasn't. It's not like I got it for the best price. I did get it for the best price, actually. It was like one of the craziest discounts, okay? A Razer Death Adder Elite, alright? I got it for just $20.
Jeez.
If I go to the Razer website, I'm actually doing that. Continue with your...
Alright. With my...
With your next... with your worst purchase, sorry.
Oh, okay. So something that I bought but not too happy about. Not too sure.
I have
not
two
gonna lie.
extremes on both these. Like...
Hmm.
Oh my god. It's $70 and I got it for $20.
Oh my
Well,
god.
this is with the discount and the fact that we're in India combined. Alright?
Wow.
That's such a steal, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I got it for $20. It's actually $70.
Wow, that's
And if this mouse did break, I would 100% buy it again. I don't care if it's overpriced. I would buy it again. Because, dude, the mouse is insanely good. My hand with my old mouse did have some weird cramping problems because I'm on my computer all day just editing videos and stuff. This one does not. You've seen the... Wait, is it here? Okay, wait, I'm gonna pick it up. Continue with your stuff. If you guys have seen, like, the...
shuffling noises.
Shuffling. Ow. Audio only versions, I will be like describing it, so don't worry. If you guys, I don't think you can see it really well. I will get closer to the camera. If you guys do know how the Razer Death Adder Elite, okay? I don't know if it's the V2 or the normal one. I'm pretty sure it's the V2. I'm not sure. It's just insanely like ergonomic. You see the shape that goes down just so your hand like
it like kind
gladly
of fits.
relax on it. Like it fits, especially for my hand, it fits so perfectly.
This is such a flex, not gonna lie.
What do you... Alright, wait, let me... If you guys are watching on YouTube, let me get to the close camera real quick. If you see this... I don't know, guys, if you can hear. Can you dictate what I'm saying? If you see this...
It's
like so, like, soft.
It's like so, like, soft.
And it kind of slides this way.
And it kind of slides this way.
And my hand rests on it perfectly.
And his hand rests on it perfectly.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, Spanish. Also, the amount of times I've dropped this thing is also insane. The amount of times I've dropped my, like, laptop in general is also insane. I don't know, bro.
I remember you dropped it quite a number of times at my house.
It's because I take my laptop to his house and I sit on the couch, which is the softest couch, like, ever. And I just kind of, like, pillow into it. Just everything just falls over. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not close to the camera. It's probably terrible quality. Okay. What's your worst purchase?
Worst purchase? I'm not sure. This is a difficult question.
I'll tell you mine.
Alright.
I have extremely good purchases and extremely bad purchases. My best purchases, the mouse, it wasn't for the best price, but it was insanely good. The punching bag. I have a heavy bag, alright? I got the heavy bag for, like, just... I'm gonna put it into the thing. I got it for $18.
Oh god.
And it's a 25 kg, Okay. Proper heavy bag. You see, I can't
Yeah.
I can't show you guys, but because I can't pick it up. But like, it's wonderful. $18 for that.
Your mouse costed more.
My mouse costed more than a damn heavy bag. Think that was such a steal. But that wasn't the best purchase I've made. Best purchase for me equals the best price plus the best use. Best, like, worth of use. And by far the best. Can you guess it?
Let's see.
By far the best purchase I've made in my life. And it was insane how good of a purchase it was.
Is it your mic?
It's my mic. I swear to God. You guys might think this is $100 mic or something. I got this mic. Let's see. I got it for $13.
Oh my god.
$13 microphone. You guys are hearing this audio from a $13 microphone. Get that straight. Its original price right now. Its original price is $105.
Oh god.
It's 99% of the time on a discount. Right now, it's $52
Oh god.
at this moment, and I got it for $13.
Got it at a pretty high discount, not gonna lie.
And I will thank Sam for showing. He's the one who showed me this microphone.
I mean, you were looking for like really colorful microphones.
No, dude, no, wait. $13 microphone for a microphone, a windshield, all right, a shock mount, a boom arm, a clamp, and a pop filter.
Wow.
$13. This is what I am still wondering to this day how I got this. $13 for this audio, like, dude, this is the best deal ever. I am trying to buy another one of this microphone for the podcast. So be sure to show your support, all right, by subscribing. Okay, if you're on iTunes, I don't know where you are, all right, but just subscribe, follow us, okay. By the way, follow my Twitter, all right, because I'm gonna be tweeting out if anything changes and stuff over there. So if you do have a Twitter account, you would 100% want to follow my Twitter. I will be somewhere in the description or the bio. Is that what is it on like podcast directories?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's one. It's, you know, that little description part. It's gonna be there. All right. My God, that was the best purchase. What the worst purchase? Yes, again.
I'm still not sure what. I don't think I've made a really bad purchase ever.
Can you guess my worst purchase? Oh my God, this is so. No, I just. Oh, I feel. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Oh, okay. He just gave me a hint, audio listeners. Audio listeners. Yes,
makes sense.
whatever. Well, if I'm correct, it's your Apple Watch.
Holy shit! Oh my God, dude, the Apple Watch. I paid $260 for an Apple Watch.
Oh my god.
And
what?
for you guys out there, my single out $260, it's not that bad. When you convert it to Indian rupees and how much like the Indian like convert rate is and how much you can get for 250, like in the US, okay, 250 probably like a day's worth of shopping, like of groceries would probably be 250. I'm not sure, I don't live in the US, all right? But in India, it's 19,500 rupees.
Jeez.
And let's just say I'm pretty sure over 80% of India gets that much like in like 6 months.
Wow.
80% of India earns that much in 6 months, and they can live pretty happily with food and everything. All right. For conversion, 19,500 rupees for an Apple Watch. Okay, for you guys foreign listeners out there. All right, one Lay's chips packet costs about 35 rupees, and I spent 19,500. Do the math yourself. All right. In the US, I'm pretty sure chips packet is like $5 or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, please. But 19,000. I do not wear it anymore. It's such a pain. It's one of my biggest regrets in life.
Wow.
19,500. Why? I'm not even that rich. I worked hard for about 3 months gathering all the pocket money I can to buy that thing. 3 months of hard work. I was determined. I did not want to lose motivation on this. So I watched over 800 unboxing videos for an Apple Watch.
Oh my god.
800. I have the number because back when I wasn't altering with the accounts I watch in, and sometimes I would watch without logging in and stuff, or only watch it on one device, log in. So I could search up, in my history, I searched up the word Apple Watch. 800.
Wow.
Drop tests, scratch tests, new releases, unboxings, new type of unboxings. Holy shit. 800. What was I thinking?
Talk about obsession.
Oh my god. 14,000.
That was 19,000.
19,000. I don't. I'm gonna give up. $260, boys. So you say you haven't made a bad purchase ever?
I mean, compared to yours, I would say, well, none. But yeah, no, none.
I am gonna say one thing. You're not gonna like it. I know you're not gonna like it.
And
I do think your rank on Hypixel was a really, really bad purchase.
oh, okay. I thought we were talking about like physical
no,
things.
anything you've purchased money, like used money on.
Then probably like 100%, not probably, 100% the rank on Hypixel is
Really?
very much the most useless thing I've ever bought.
I warned you, because if you are gonna be like serious about it, even if you're serious about it, bro, what the hell? Why do you need a rank on Hypixel? Honestly, I know for a fact 2 more years down the line you're gonna leave Minecraft again. Again, it wasn't that much of a price. It was $5.
Yeah, it was 3.5, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, $5. I typed 500. That's not right. $5 is about 300, 400 rupees. Not that much. Meh. Alright, $5 it ain't that much. You probably could have thrown it. You could have said you're like, supporting Hypixel. It was bad.
It was pretty bad.
I got a handheld tripod for my camera for the same price he got his.
Honestly, I don't know.
Tag.
I don't know what I was thinking back when I bought it. I mean, now that I think about it, I was probably just thinking, wow, a rank on Hypixel, that's like amazing. Like, it's something you would think when you're completely into it. When all you're doing is like Hypixel.
Are you still like that?
No, I'm not.
Like always Hypixel.
I'm not
For a second,
always.
I'm not gonna lie, okay? Again, not trying to be offensive or anything, but I think for the solid month to April, you were pretty much.
No, that's just because I realized I was close to 100 stars.
No,
in
the
Bed
thing
Wars.
is, look, every time, because I know you, alright? And when I DM you for something, you're not gonna respond if you're in game. So if I DM you, you're online, and you don't respond, I know for a fact you're in the game, okay?
Or I'm doing homework.
Or you're doing home, yes. So then I go on, for some reason this laptop, I can open Minecraft in like 3 seconds, alright? I open, I check, and on a few days, I'm not even gonna lie, I saw you online from like 11 a.m. to like 9 p.m. I'm just like, how does this because I can't play video games that long.
I mean, most of the time, like, I usually keep Minecraft open. And
No. I mean like
actually physically like moving around
in a game.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever done that.
Not continuously, but you've been involved in the game for that long.
I mean,
I'm not one to point it out and say it's bad. Yes, we both know it. All right, but I'm not one to point it out because I've done worse last year. Okay, we've both done worse. I've for 2 months straight, or I don't think we've ever disclosed this on online, but that's what the podcast is for. For 2 months straight, okay, 11 a.m. in the morning, take my laptop, go to his house, play Minecraft till his parents kick me out because they have to have lunch. Have lunch, 3 o'clock, come back, play till like 5, and then we would go down for swimming. Again, swimming, don't think we're actually swimming. We were just kind of in the water, just being like...
I mean, it was fun though.
It was fun, but I'm trying to emphasize on the fact that it was extremely unhealthy.
Fair enough.
We weren't like, if you say swimming, people were thinking, okay, you're getting your physical exercise. Nah.
We were probably just walking around in the water.
That is insane. How we are so up with this work and stuff, alright? With the whole podcast and the whole rebranding. It's stressful, alright? When we go down...
This is probably like the only thing we talk about.
To be honest, only thing we talk about is what to do next, how to grow, all this. And we barely, like, actually run around downstairs. We're always just walking around talking. And especially last year, we were especially doing that, walking around talking. We went swimming and we were walking around the pool. We were in the pool. We were just walking around in circles. Now that I think about it, I'm like, dude, how did this happen?
We were just in the pool, just like standing in a corner talking about, all right, how do we grind this game now?
What's funny is one of my successful projects, Lightspeed, our Discord server, was a pool idea. Literally was an idea that sprung up in a pool. We were so eager, we literally jumped back home, showered instantly, and set up the server. Like, so I mean, you see, we have great ideas, but it's not healthy. All right.
Link in description. And
if I remember, yes, link in description. I'm pretty sure I have an entire YouTube video on it. You should 100% know where that is. All right. One thing I will say though, I have this weird feeling that whenever I'm known to be good at something for so long, my entire life, and suddenly I realize I'm not as good at it anymore, instead of the like competitive switch turns on so hard that I'll be obsessed with becoming the best again. And this switch was so hard after that. My speed for 100 meters after that 2 months of barely not even walking. All right.
Walking in the pool.
I put up almost 10 kgs that summer. I'm not even gonna lie. All right.
God.
That's like a lot.
That's
right?
something I should do.
You wish, but before that summer, my 100 meters timing was about 14 seconds, 13.9, I think. All right. After the summer, it was 14.7.
Jeez.
Now that probably wouldn't have hurt that much, but there were people that are like, in my eyes, like, here's another thing. I'm not that kind of like modest type to like, oh, don't say I'm fast. I'm not fast. Like, no, if I'm fast, I'm gonna brag it in your face. All right, I'm faster than you. Deal with it.
Bruh.
And that kind of ego, I've been flexing this in a few children's faces for like 3 years, and suddenly they're faster than me. That ego hit was insane.
Yeah.
Insane, so much that competitive switch overloaded like pretty much everything. I left my YouTube channel. All right, I did this. My grades were terrible, worst I've ever gotten in my life. All right, I was slow. I was not an athlete anymore. Something I've been since start focused. All right, I was just not having fun. All right, just like overall, just. I guess no happiness. I know this is like really deep terms for like someone my age, but like just not happy. Okay, I thought Hypixel was like really fun and stuff. No, it just wasn't, and that's when I started getting back into the podcasting and back into like videos and stuff. And I feel I would want you to explain the story of why we got into this rebranding phase again.
So what happened was I was just casually playing on Hypixel, not addicted again. Normally playing on Hypixel. Normally playing on Hypixel, just like casually playing some like Bed Wars or something, some game online on Hypixel, and someone walked up to me and said, "Oh my God, it's me, Sam, that guy from YouTube." I'm like, he's probably trolling because my in-game name has YT in it. So he's probably trolling. I was like, okay, forget it, lol, in the chat, alright? And then, in-game, he asked me for a screenie, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a screenshot plus selfie.
Yeah, it's like, when you see someone famous, you take a screenshot of them with you in it, and it's kind of like an in-game selfie. Don't ask me where that came from, but like, yeah.
So, he asked me for a screenie, and I was like, well, okay. And he took the screenshot, and like I've seen in many YouTubers' videos, he just kind of walks into the void.
Pretty much killing himself and ending the game.
And I was like, wow, okay. I was doubting myself, but I was pretty sure he's still trolling. But then he comes up on my latest video, and he says thanks for the screenie. I'm like, wow, oh my god, I'm actually being like a YouTuber. Wow. And it gives you
You continue, it's audio.
Alright, it gives you motivation to kind of do more stuff so that you could like find more people who know you in real life or in game, and it just feels really good.
Do you think that feeling good feeling is better than any like happiness you got off Hypixel?
Just happiness isn't like playing games.
Yeah.
No, not at all. It's completely different.
Is it like better or like what is it?
It's definitely better. It's a whole new feeling when it happens to you for the first time. And you just want to feel more of it. That's the best way I can put it.
This is literally the only reason why I'm still hanging on to YouTube and grinding so hard. This exact same thing happened to me last year, alright? Where someone I did not know in my school, alright? None of my friends knew it, okay? None of his friends knew him, okay? And he walked up to me and said, dude, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah. By then, I wasn't even uploading. Like, it's been like 6 months since I uploaded. I was like, yeah, sure, bro. Good time you realized, alright? I'm pretty sure one of my friends knew him, alright? He said, oh my god, dude, I watched one of your videos. They're actually really good. What do you use? What is this? What do you do that? Okay? How do you do all these? Like, cause he saw your, my special effects video I did on your, and he's
yeah.
Oh my god, he physically hyperventilated. Alright? And he said, dude, what's your class? Okay? And from that day, even till today, he is still in contact with me, still talking to me, alright? He was so happy that he finally met me. I told him even you were in the school, he was like, what? Which class? That feeling?
It's completely different.
That feeling was enough for me to stick to my goals for an entire year. And I hope you do too, because you can really lose motivation really fast if something doesn't go right, especially from these short-term bursts of motivation. So you need to know how to like keep it steady, keep it like going, so you don't lose motivation, especially in our case where we don't have constantly like numbers. Like most YouTubers have the numbers or the money they're making or the views or the viralness or subscribers. That's usually always guiding them and pushing them to do more and more. When we have none of that and we're like the purest of pure YouTubers, we're gonna have to rely on self-motivation to get through. So I really, really do hope you keep the motivation. And
I really want to. Before this happened, I was just like, okay, people are watching my videos. People know about me. Okay, fine. But then after this happened, I realized that few people who are watching my videos actually enjoy the content that I'm making and just feel like making more for those people.
Dude, that is literally, I can't explain, none of you can understand the feeling. We cannot describe it enough, alright? Also, by the way, video cut out, I'm sorry, it's just screw it. All right. I cannot explain it enough. We're overclocking right now. It's been over an hour, but we're pushing it. Okay. I think it just hit an hour. I'm not sure. There's a few edits we have to do, but the feeling you get, okay, when something like that happens, all right, like
it's.
I can't. I
We're
can't.
speechless.
It's literally. I am not even joking. I'm speechless. I literally cannot say how it feels, but I know for a fact I've experienced it. All right. When you realize out of all the things a human could be doing, they're taking their time and investing in something you've made. Specifically you're not bagging off of anybody else. Okay, you haven't had that little flash fame just because a famous YouTuber shouted you out or something. They found you, don't know how, they might have from friends spreading it, all right? They found you and they invested their time in you and something you make. Even if I don't get 1 million subscribers, for those people, I want to keep creating. That's literally because, and plus, I have an insane passion for creating stuff. I do not know where it came from. All right. And this is one more thing I want to get into. I had so many things planned for this episode, but it completely took a turn. But it is what it is. That's what the podcast is about. All right. This is where we want to just share everything that's on our mind. Just open up. All right. I'm going to tie into here. In the future, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years. Interesting question. Yeah.
5 years.
5 years. That's a long time. And
how old would you? Where would you be technically?
I would be in college.
Huh. Yeah. So
I
where
think.
would you?
I would be in college.
Yeah, you would be in college. But what do you think you would be doing?
No, that's a difficult question because as far as I've seen, whatever I've been wanting to do, sometimes something happens and it completely changes my route. But right now, if I were to project myself 5 years into the future, I would say it's most probably going to be somewhere in the field of astronomy, because I'm really, what's the word? Captivated. Captivated by the fact that there's so much more space.
Huh.
I don't know how to explain it. But
yeah,
it's something that I really like.
You want to explore more. You know there's so much more we haven't even touched and you want to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's curious. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so do you just want to do a degree in astronomy? What's funny is one of the hardest recognized degrees are in astrophysiology.
Really?
The hardest. Wow. Literally, out of every single other degree, so many people have recognized astrophysiology to be the hardest one. So good luck there. But
I mean, if it's something that I'm doing on my own interest, I feel I'm gonna do it well. But for example, if we take something like in school, for example, and you take some subject that you don't really enjoy, you're just studying it for the marks, not for the knowledge, and that's kind of where you kind of fall down in terms of grades. And
when you're not enjoying it.
Yeah, exactly. But when you're doing something that interests you, then you won't hesitate. Really, I have to do this now. You won't have that hesitation. You have all right, this is something I wanted to learn about. This now the time has come. Awesome. Let's get to it. That's something I want, especially in college, because I've heard that getting graduating from college is not as easy as school. And if it's something that I'm not interested in, then it's probably not going to go well for me.
For some reason, on my side, where I see myself in the next 5 years, plus when I see myself in life, what I'm going to be doing, I'm very clear on it for some reason. I do not know why. Like, I'm extremely clear on where I'm gonna be going. And there is 2 very strong routes. And there's a little small third one as well, which probably is not gonna happen, alright? My first route is, alright, I mean it when I say I love creating. Anything, whatever it is, I love creating for the audience, for the people, alright? So, there's 2 ways this could go. If I do, by the time I graduate from high school, okay? If I have a strong audience and a strong, YouTube channel where I'm making a good active income, alright? A good amount of money. And, it's just going well for me. And I see I can go really far with this, okay? I can do really well. And me going to college, if it's going to disrupt this, if I have to stop doing YouTube, I don't know if I want to go to college then. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I want a degree because falling out of YouTube, especially when you have such a good channel, it's a form of passive income. All right, if you know economics, you would have known this. But I'm briefly explain it. There's active income, okay, which your job you're doing every single day, and there's stuff like passive income, okay, which is just the income that you don't need to be doing anything for it. It's just gonna keep coming. Investing in property, for instance, renting out a property. All right, every month you're just getting money. You don't even have. You can just be unemployed at that point if you have making that much passive income. All right, if you're a full-time YouTuber, then that becomes your main income. But I know a lot of YouTubers who are like doctors. They make video on medical exams, helping medical applicants survive and stuff. And for them, YouTube is a passive income. Okay, so and when you have such a big channel, as much as you think, okay, you can abandon the channel and still make up to $200, $300 a day with not even 1 million subscribers. All right. So if I have such a passive income, cause when I build, it's pretty okay. Do you know what an IP is?
IP, like in
not the computer, not the computer type.
Okay, no, then I don't know.
It stands for intellectual property.
That's interesting.
Okay, we are really overclocking this. We have to wrap up, but I'm gonna explain this as fast as I can. Okay, intellectual property. Say you invest in a normal property, all right, a normal house or something, a normal apartment. You renovate it, you make it as good as possible, and you rent it out. So you get a passive income from that person overall. Keep going, all right. You keep getting passive income. So if they're paying such a big rent, all right, to a point you don't even have to have an active income, all right. That's what an investor is, or your active income is property. So you're pretty much self-employed, okay, and you're not doing any actual work. Some people like living that life. Sure, go ahead. All right, that's property. But when you have something, okay, that like it's not a physical thing, okay. For instance, a YouTube channel or a brand, all right, and you're making passive income of that. That's an IP. That's an intellectual property. And when you build such a good IP, I'll tell you one person who has built one of the best IPs in the world, Logan Paul.
Wow.
No joke. He said when he stopped uploading for about almost 5 to 6 months, okay? When he stopped uploading, he said he could have lived comfortably because his IP is so strong. People would keep on watching his old videos. People come, people go, all right? The generation that just gets into maybe around 12 years old or something, they get into his old, like, super cool Logan, the whole, kind of jumpy Logan, all right? They get into his thing, okay? They binge watch all his like 300, 400 videos, okay? He gets a lot of money out of that because few of them are still monetized till this day, okay? And then once they get a little bit older, they realize, oh, this kid's cringy. And then they watch his more mature content now, okay? And then if he's not uploading, they leave. And there's always a new wave of people. Every single day there's a new wave of people. He claimed, he said for a fact, okay, he could live the rest of his life just without uploading, just his YouTube channel. The money from his YouTube channel going into his bank account, he could live the rest of it. Not probably as
leisurely
as he's doing right now, but he could very comfortably live the rest of his life buying crazy things, okay? And that's what intellectual property is. He has such a good IP that he's constantly making money off of it, all right? Constantly. Now, if I'm at that kind of stage where I see myself Because the thing about why I like YouTube is that I feel I'm gonna get bored of everything at a point. Say I become a lawyer, which is the other closest professional like job I'm gonna go to. A lawyer, because defending myself, you get it, right? If I become a lawyer, then I might actually get bored of it, and I'm scared of that. The one thing I want to do, this is another fear I have, not exactly fear, but looking at myself, maybe I'm 40 years old, I have a family, I have a huge house, all right? I have living comfortably, okay? I have a wife, I have all my children, okay? They're all there. I wake up one day, and I have to go to work, and I'm just like, dude, I don't want to. That is one of my biggest fears. 40 years down the line, I'm like, dude, I don't like this. What am I going to do then? I have a law degree. I can't use a law degree to get into any other places, really. Okay. I mean, I could try joining something new, but that's such a risk. Okay. Because anything new at that point, no one's going to take like people who are like 50-year-old lawyers for something like YouTube. If YouTube was like just anything else, okay? I want to join in a creation company or something. No one's going to law degree. Like, dude, go do law stuff. When I'm at that helpless stage where I don't want to do what I'm doing right now, and I realize, dude, my life's wasted. You only have one life, okay? You better live it properly. You better live it correctly, okay? That's why I put a lot of thought into this, all right? A lot of thinking onto where I'm going to become and stuff. So when I realize that I'm probably not going to do well, that's why I love YouTube so much, is because I can do whatever I want. A new thing every day. Document it. People like it. I'm helping the people. I'm helping myself. I'm making a really good amount of income. It's literally the perfect job for me. My dad always says this. Find a job that you won't get bored after 40 years, 50 years. All right? And I physically don't think there is a job I won't get bored of after 40, 50 years. Except for creating stuff. Because I can create whatever I want for the people. And I will like it because every day is a new day. Everything is a new thing today. And plus, I feel money equals freedom to an extent. All right. Actually, most of it, money equals freedom. The more money
in the modern world, that's the truth.
It's the truth. Money. I didn't say money is everything, but money equals freedom. That's for sure. All right. And and YouTube, you can make a good amount of money. Okay. And IP, you're automatically making money even if you want to stop and just retire for the rest of your life. You have a decent IP. You're not banking out. Okay, you're still making a lot of money by doing nothing. So you can chill for some time, come back, all right? Again, if you don't have a good IP, then they're all going to leave you. No one's going to watch you. Boom, you're dead. But, like, if you have a really good IP, then you can just live the rest of your life without even uploading.
The thing is, one thing about being a YouTuber is when you think something is right and you think people will enjoy it, but once you post it and people think that it's really not right. Take Logan Paul's 2018 incident, for example.
Exactly. If he can continue with the kind of IP he had before, he could live almost a billionaire's life for the rest of his life with how strong of an IP his was. His IP took one of the biggest hits with that incident. Continue.
Thing is, once you do that, there's
all of a sudden, I mean, you could have been living a proper life, but now everyone hates you.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you have good amount of income, you can live out your life. Anytime you go outside, someone's throwing like tomatoes at you. Like,
it's a risk. It's a risk.
That's something risky, but well,
take it. There's risks for everything, to be honest. Making a business, that's a huge risk. All right? Joining a job, you mess something up, your resume says you were fired, huge risk. No other company, even if you were like an executive like company manager and you get fired and on your resume you say you got fired from one of the best positions, the other companies know you're screwed. All right? So there's a risk for everything you do. All right? But this risk is something I'm willing to take is because I feel to a level, if I need to keep someone to keep me in check. All right? And to an extent, at this point, I kind of use you without even you knowing, to be honest.
Come on.
Because at this moment, okay, this quarantine especially, I've been working and putting my mind to the stuff way too much for my age. And when I just see you playing Minecraft, I'm like, dude, let me chill. All right, let me just chill. So I know people who put me in check, okay? When I become bigger, when I'm earning that money and that fame so fast, I need to have someone to keep me in check. Need to have someone to keep me in check. No one kept me in check last year when I completely destroyed myself with all the iPixel. No one kept me in check. Now, I have that as a memory just haunting me. Like, if you're going to start getting into Hypixel again, you're going to, like, screw yourself over. Okay? So I need to have someone to keep me in check so I don't screw stuff over, okay? I need a good review team so I don't say stuff that's going to potentially harm me. And I do think I'm not saying stuff which are potentially going to harm anyone. I don't think I'm offending anybody with something I've said now, but then I could change. There's a lot of people who change because of money. Like, money is it's almost categorized as a drug.
I've heard this one quote. I don't know if I remember it word to word, but it goes something like this. It says, failing is not falling down, but staying down. And I feel that makes a lot of sense because again, going back to Logan Paul's 2018, the way the incident happened and everyone started hating him, but he put in that kind of effort and people don't hate him as much now.
As much, dude. I don't think anybody hates him for that incident anymore.
Exactly.
Now that you can only, again, I told you, he could just live the rest of his life. Just stop uploading there and just live the rest of his life. But he has that passion to create stuff, not for the money. That's why he made he made an effort to build his IP back up again. His IP pretty good. The name Maverick itself is such a big thing now, pretty much. If you don't even know who Logan Paul is, you know what a Maverick is. Like, the word Maverick is actually a real word, which means standing out independently. And that word pretty much lost its meaning completely because how strong of an IP this guy has. And it's so, like, that's insane. And this is why, tying back to the whole discussion, extreme clocking out this time, okay? In 5 years, okay, if I do have a strong enough IP, or at least if I see a potential for my IP to become bigger. Now, dude, I feel the biggest decision I will make of my life is when I graduate high school. Do I take up college or not? If I have the opportunity to pursue college as well as keep my YouTube channel running and to grow my IP, I will do it. I actually like college. I want to go. I want to get a degree. All right. I want to study. I want to learn more. But if I do feel that going to college is going to hurt my very big potential IP, look, if I can execute this properly, okay, have a pretty good IP, I will never have to face financial crisis in my life. Think about it. Unless I really screw up, I will never have to pay. So if I see a potential for IP and I think I'm going to destroy it by going this way, I might not take college. And that's a really thing with my relatives, my family. No one's going to agree to that. Okay. There's a stereotype of, get that degree or else it may not work. All right. So if I do feel it's hurting me, I don't think I'm going to go to college. It's going to make some problems, but I don't think I want to go to college. Same thing, if I don't have such a big of an IP yet, I don't see much of a potential, I will join college. And the only place I do feel I'm going is still film arts. I want to go to film school. I have almost 40 different scripts. Sometimes, few of them are like, word-to-word dialogue written, like The Syndicate, okay? A few of them are just mere stories. But, I'm really passionate about filmmaking, okay? I have so many stories that I just want to put out there. And if I am going to make a big movie, it's going to be self-produced because I don't want some producer telling me what to do just because he's providing money for it. So that's definitely what I want to do in the future. All right. But I do feel even after my degree, I do want to make YouTube videos. YouTube, I just want it in my life. So many people do not understand how valuable YouTube is, how valuable creating is. Obviously, if some people are not interested in it, then go ahead, sure, all right? I'm not forcing you. No one is. If you're not interested in YouTube at all, then go ahead. But whatever you're doing, there are going to be some people out there who are interested in it. Whatever you're doing. I've recently got into videos of people studying for medical exams. And they are becoming doctors and they have a passive income. Okay, an IP, a decent IP. They're making about this one guy. Okay, I can't say his name. I don't remember his name, but there's this one guy who he on a daily basis he's making more off his passive income, almost 4 to 5 times more of his passive income than he's making by being a junior doctor. And literally, he's making almost $1,000 a day. 700 of that dollars are coming off of passive income from YouTube. So whatever you're doing, YouTube is such a good,
source.
Such a good source. All right, it's so underestimated. Everyone is going through financial problems and stuff, dude.
Well, the only thing is you have to do it right.
You have to do it right. You need to know how to do it. You have to put in the effort to do it right. And I feel I have the effort, okay? I 100% say if I can execute this properly, I swear to God, I know I'm becoming a YouTuber in my future. I know I'm going to create because I love creating. Especially this podcast. I haven't opened up this much in everywhere. There's so many friends I have out there or new people, all right, which they kind of know me, but they don't know this side of me. I don't think anyone in the world except for you or my parents know this side of me. My friends at school don't know this side of me, alright? This side of how passionate I am to do stuff, they don't know that, okay? They think I'm just kind of that fun guy who just kind of brags about being fast. But, no one really...
There's that, other side.
That no one knows. And I feel you and my parents are literally the only people in the world who knows this side. And now, hopefully, if this podcast goes out, the entire world does too. So that's where I see myself in 5 years.
Depends on how long people listen to this podcast.
Oh God, it's okay. It's about 1 hour 25 minutes. Last thing I'm gonna add in there. God, this is overclocking to the max. But one thing I will add in there is if I am gonna become a professional YouTuber, at least when I get to 30 or 35, when I start building a family and stuff, I do want to get into filmmaking because I know for a fact you don't need to go to film school to know filmmaking. Honestly, I know many professional filmmaking techniques from YouTube, alright?
Yeah.
So I don't really need film school, but if I do
feel like you need that,
then I will go do it. Alright? But yeah, when I start a family, maybe 35-ish, okay? Depends on how life is, society is out there at that time, okay? But when it gets to that time, I do want to get into... God frick you, dude. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Who's drilling a hole in the ground?
So I do want to get into filmmaking at some point in my life. I have too many stories that need to be told. They need to be told. All right. And that's definitely happening. And once I build a good enough IQ, all right, I'm going to have a passive income no matter what. All right. So financially, I won't be a problem. I don't want anything obstacling in my way when I'm trying to do this. All right. So I feel, you see what I mean? I have such clarity in where I'm going to be. It's actually insane. I'm 14 years old. God damn it. When did this happen? That's why I'm so passionate about YouTube. I know for a fact you don't want that millions of subscribers and stuff. You have your vision to astrophysiology.
Physics.
But I really want to go YouTube style and creating style. So, well, that's that. So, Jesus Christ, it's been an hour and 25 minutes, and camera was out for the last 25 minutes. I'm sorry, video people. I do not think I can get that fixed anytime soon, but I will. I'll try. I'll figure out something. But this episode went deep, bro. This episode went deep. I didn't expect this to be this good. Also, I love this. I love the setup. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the seat I'm sitting in right now in the studio, I prefer it over my actual seat in front of my computer. This area just feels proper. Look at. All right. I'm gonna take a step back. Right now, I'm sitting in my chair with a cool ass looking microphone in my face. All right. I have a laptop with one of those glowing audio level thingies. There's a TV with more audio level thingies. Dude, this is life, bro. What the hell are you doing? This is the life. But anyways, guys, definitely check out our YouTube channels. All right, they're having a major rebrand. Okay, please share the podcast. Okay, we need to get it to as many people as possible. Okay, we can do it. Okay, the rebrand is gonna be great. I've mentioned this way too many times already. Okay, check me out on Twitter. Okay, if you want to know what's happening with the podcast, say we miss an upload or something, I'll definitely put up what's going on, any problems that are facing. Okay, if I do have a pretty good Twitter base, I'm gonna be tweeting out everything so you guys can see the behind the scenes of how this all happens. All right, and well, I guess that's gonna wrap it up. So guys, if you I love you if you guys have made it this far. Honestly, dude, you guys mean so much if you guys made it this far, and I hope you hopefully you've understood how important it is to have clarity in your life to where you're gonna be going. Okay, this is pretty much all the research I do on my computer. Parents, you guys say computers are bad for you. Believe me, there's people like me who are doing such good stuff. All right, such clarity, and I really hope you guys will share. I'm saying the same things over again. I'm so off. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for listening, watching, subscribing, whatever you're doing. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Check out Sam's channel. Okay, major rebrand. Follow us on iTunes and Spotify, and I guess that will wrap it up. So, catch you guys later. Peace.